And Daya Davis in the building. What's up, champ?
What's up, my brother? How are you, man?
It's good, man.
Happy Sunday
Claudia,
to you.
Trejos, Sugar Shane, we are in the building.
What's up, Shane? Hi, Claudia. How are you?
Doing
How are you?
well. Good to
Good.
see you guys.
But Daya, y'all just whooped Conor McGregor. He put hands on him. Hey,
Yeah, man.
Claudia, did y'all see that fight? Did
Of
y'all?
course.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Of course.
I just
Of
celebrated
course.
you not even 2 minutes ago. I said, you know what? At any given Saturday. And that was definitely
Wow.
key to a great Saturday.
That was insane.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Incredible.
thank you, man. I mean, that's the outcome that we were looking for. We trained extremely hard for that fight, and a lot of pressure was on Dustin mentally because they fought the first time, and Conor stopped him. So
Yeah.
a little get back this time.
Yeah. That mental
Yeah,
pressure.
yeah.
That was mental. Like you got to overcome several things before the fight even started. Like Claudia and I, we were just talking about. Yeah, Haley just asked, "Does it start the pre-fight shenanigans start at the weigh?" And I'm like, no. Especially if you've already fought and got knocked out, it starts way back. And before that, they already didn't really mesh that well anyway, right? Conor won't
Well,
mesh
they
with.
didn't mesh too well. I think psychological.
Yeah,
Conor McGregor definitely won the psychological warfare in the first fight.
yeah,
But going into the second fight, it was all business. I think that at this point, both guys had been at the highest point
yeah,
of their careers, and it was all business. There was no, like you said, no shenanigans. There was no trash talk. Both guys were very respectful.
yeah. But
And,
did you? But
got the
Daya,
win in and got it in.
did you get it when I was talking and I was just like, because that dude, you remember I told you that story about Beast and Rockman, Hassan Rockman used to just talk his guard down. Soon as I got off that call, I went in there and I was watching the countdown show. And they were like, yeah, Conor's going to do this. He's going to give Dustin 500. I was like, oh my gosh, he's doing it. He's trying to pull his guard down.
Right.
So you know what that told me? That he respected you guys.
Yeah, you know what? I knew we had Conor's respect. He wasn't the same guy that he normally was. So, normally Conor's the show. He's the show before the show.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like, when Bruce Buffer is making the announcement for, who's in the blue corner, who's in the red corner, he's usually like the one with the big bravado and here I am, welcome.
Yeah.
He wasn't that guy. He was very skeptical. And I could tell that he knew what he was up against. Real competition.
Yeah.
This time out.
That was crazy, man. It was so, I mean, we were over here on pins and needle. And I'm going to tell you, man, I just didn't know if he would be able to overcome those monkeys. It's like so much to overcome. And Conor looked strong when they locked up on the fence. I was like, God. And then when I saw Dustin going for that lower calf kick, I was like, oh my God, he chopped them down. I was just like, okay, because
you got to shut the tree down from the bottom.
Yeah, but you just got to stay active. Like something has to be going. Everything we talked about on the show, and I enjoy having you on the show with that conversation, brother. And I told you, we're going to be in an interview. We're going to chop it up about some fight shit. So that was really good. And I was like, we talked about everything. And I love the fact that you played it back and watched it right before. And I just know where you are. And I know your lineage. And I know where you come from. I just think that that's a big thing that boxing needs. What do you think, Claudia?
I agree. Unfortunately, there's only so much time in the grid. And in terms of...
Especially now.
Yes. But digital platforms should be able to do that kind of stuff. And I remember not just the Contender, the best champion. Let's talk about the Super Series, even though that didn't take us in the backstage.
Yeah.
But just to allow talent to showcase their talent is fundamental to the growth of any sport. And boxing in particular facilitates to create characters. So we really don't, the non-boxing fan does not follow boxing because they know fight plans or, punch combination. They can actually relate to the character. And those type of platforms that you just mentioned allows us to relate to fighters at a completely different level.
Totally. And that's what I mean. Dana, Daya, when you guys, I want to know the experience when I saw you jump on the fence too. Yeah, I got that.
I got up out of my seat.
I took my little phone and I was watching the joint. I was like, look at Daya, baby.
I think we all did.
I was happy.
The longest 30 seconds ever.
Yo,
it was great.
That's how I was, man. Our first title, I got myself screaming. I was like, man, I need to bring my octaves down. I was kind of sounding like a girl, but no, I saw the excitement, man. You was cool as a fan going out and stuff. What was it like, man, when the cameras left the locker room?
You know what? We just talked about all the hard work that we put into the camp. You know, there's no one more deserving than Dustin. You know, not only does he put it all on the line, you know, when it comes to fight, but you know, he does a lot for his community.
Yes, he does.
Charitable foundation.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, there's no one more deserving. You know?
Yeah. But I really wanted him to win so bad. And I said, whatever the outcome, didn't I say on the show that you stay focused and keep it's his chess, not checkers. So the highest level of martial arts is humility. So with the win, be humble. With the loss, learn and be humble. So enjoy the fights and enjoy the fight show. Until next time, we out of here.